Good morning, everyone. Haven't done a video blog in a while. So I dropped my bike again yesterday. Actually, I found out what the reason was why I keep, well, several times this has happened to me, and you know, this bike is already unstable on the kickstand. It's already like it's very easy to topple over. All it takes is a slight push forward and it goes down. And I was reading on the forums that on the ZX-10 and the Ninja forums that this bike is really easy to topple. So I've been warned, and you know, I go ahead and topple it. But anyway, yesterday it went over and I caught it and brought it up, and then like a few hours later I go and park the thing, and it comes down and it pushes me, it throws me up against a car, and I'm wondering what the heck is going on, because you know, this I'm pretty careful here. So okay, so here's the deal. The kickstand has a bunch of friction in it, and I guess the lubrication dried out, so the kickstand didn't go completely downwards. I mean, it didn't go all the way to the stop. So when I got off the bike just fell down, and so I shot some WD-40 on the kickstand pivot, and it fixed the problem. It just, the kickstand moves very smoothly now. But let me tell you, man, it sucked to have this sucker drop. And any damage? Well, it fell more times. I've dropped this bike more times on the kickstand side rather than the tailpipe. I think I dropped it once on the tailpipe side, and 4 + 2 6, so 5 times. It's fallen 5 times on the kickstand side, which is nuts. Yeah, the one time it fell on the exhaust side on the right hand side was the time my foot, like I was on a grade, and I put my foot down on the lower end, and that was the one time it fell on that side. It all sucked. It totally sucked. But this time I didn't break anything. But I did manage to scrape my tail, or nick my tail fairing. That was not good, because usually it doesn't touch any of that. So and I also had this little crack when I bought the bike. The tail fairing was already cracked where it mounts to the bolt. I suppose this is a common problem. I've seen this problem occur multiple times on different bikes, but this one already had a crack in it on both sides, and I think I can show it to you when I come to a stop. But you know, I thought, okay, well, it's cracked, but it's still intact. And as time progressed, the crack grew and grew until it was just ridiculous. It was just too big. So I had to address it before it completely broke off. I mean, essentially it was broken off already, but I think I managed to salvage it. I put reinforcement in the back, so let's hope it holds. And yeah, once you see a fairing like a tab cracked, you need to reinforce it right away, because that sucker is going to grow because of the vibration and shock. Yeah, man, geez. This weekend I really put a lot of time into the bike. Oh, what else I did was I also modified my license plate holder. I got rid of the old one because I was warned by a policeman that my angle was incorrect, and another friendly police officer I asked him about it, and he said you can get a ticket for that, for having it at the improper angle. So I fabricated a new one out of aluminum. That took a good deal of time too, because as I was fabricating the license plate, I found the cracks. So I didn't get around to fixing them, but I saved it up for later. I don't know. I guess I haven't been fabricating stuff for a long time, so I'm a bit rusty. I'm really slow. Well, I'm slow to begin with, but yeah, I'm just a slow worker to begin with, but very methodical. Came out okay. The only problem is that I used the permanent marker on my license plate, like to mark off the center point of the license plate. Never do that. Never ever do that, because you're gonna end up screwing up your license plate. The permanent marker soaks into the plastic coating on the license, and it's permanent. You can't wipe it off, and it sucks royally. So there. Should I stop here? The hell with it. I'll stop here. Okay, so here's my license plate thing that I did. So I think that's pretty good. I did a good job there. And I'll show you there. Yeah, there's that whatchamacall, the blue Sharpie. So I think I did a really nice job on the bracket. That's pretty good. I like that. It's very simple, very straightforward. And here's the cracks that I had. I had some cracks out here, and I repaired them. They look pretty okay now. Yeah. They look like they're gonna hold